Top 10 Amazing Ways Animals Are Smarter Than You Think. Hi everyone, welcome to InfoQuarks HQ. In this video, we see about the top 10 amazing ways animals smarter than you think. Before get into the video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon, so that you won't miss any future videos. Without further ado, let's dive into the video. Everyone knows the story of crows stuffing stones into jars to get water, but did you know that there are many other animals that are smarter than you think? Scientists have long believed that studying animal intelligence is as difficult as comparing it from animals to people, or even from animals to other animals, means that you may miss some of their clever skills in the past to survive in the environment. How animals learn to adapt to their surroundings is amazing, and it will surprise you how smart their solutions to a problem. 10. Chimpanzees with better memory than humans? The intelligence of chimpanzees is relatively well known, which is why scientists often study them. One way to learn chimpanzee memories is to hide food under colored boxes. Then the chimpanzees had to point to the box, and if there was food in it, they got it. After that, memory will enter, and these boxes will disappear for 15 seconds. They can then make other choices. On average, chimpanzees can memorize 4 elements, up to 7 elements. This does not sound impressive, but it turns out that it is very similar to the way humans perform similar tasks. But the memory of chimpanzees does not end there. In certain cognitive tasks, chimpanzees is superior to humans. A series of numbers will appear on the screen hidden by the white rectangle. The person performing this task usually does not remember all the numbers, but chimpanzees has no problem because it can successfully remember the sequence of 9 numbers. 9. Elephants understand the power of teamwork. It's no surprise that elephants are smart. Their brain is 3 times that of humans, which means that they have 3 times as many brain cells as humans. In fact, the intelligence of elephants has been well studied, and there is evidence that they can learn from compassion through imitation. Even worried about other elephants who are unluckier than them. All these characteristics are not common in the animal kingdom, because many animals only look at themselves. The most interesting thing about elephants is that they can work together to achieve their goals. Scientists tested it by putting food in a box. The only way for elephants to get food is for 2 elephants to pull 2 separate ropes at the same time. With the opportunity to do so, it is even more impressive. 8. Parrots can do more than speak. Everyone knows that parrots can copy human speech, but what is less known is that people believe that some parrots can also understand what they are saying. The best example is Alex Parrot, a very smart parrot whose name is the acronym for Avian Language Experiment. Alex is smart enough to answer the questions of a 6-year-old child correctly, which is why he is called the Einstein of the parrot. Alex can recognize colors and shapes and respond questions about the items submitted to him. He was able to identify many objects by name and compare them with terms such as largest and smallest. When researchers work with other parrots in the laboratory, Alex often takes charge of these parrots and tells the other parrots to speak better. 7. Dolphins can mimic human actions. The name sounds strange. You may be wondering how animals without arms or legs imitate us. This simple fact impresses it. You may have been to a zoo and saw chimpanzees imitating you or chimpanzees around you, but their limbs are correct. It turns out that dolphins can also do this by using fins and tails to mimic human behavior. If a person swims in the water on his back, dolphins can replicate it when they pass over them hands. Dolphins can also imitate it with fins. What's more impressive is that the other sense organs of dolphins are so developed that they can even imitate human behavior when blindfolded, which means for dolphins to cover their eyes with dark circles. 6. Some birds can plan for the future. The ability to plan for the future distinguishes humans from many animals. We can effectively choose long-term rewards instead of short-term rewards, which means that the actions we choose will bring us more benefits in the future, rather than those that will bring us benefits. At least until now. Certain birds, such as the western bush bird, can also do this. Scientists conduct tests by allowing birds to obtain food and feed, and then giving them time to store some food for the future. 5. Pigs can use mirrors. Mirrors are often used to assess whether animals can recognize themselves in the mirror. Surprisingly, few animals are actually able to do so. If you have pets, put them in front of the mirror. Sometimes you will see their reactions. Some might even be angry with another animal in the house. On the other hand, Pigs can use them for more complex tasks. The pigs leave the mirror in the aviary for about 5 hours to get used to it and understand how it works. Then during the time the bowl is placed in a place where the pig can only see through the mirror. Almost all pigs under inspection can find food quickly. This is impressive because they can not only recognize the food in the mirror, but also use the mirror to recognize the characteristics of the surrounding environment and understand that it is a reflection of the real world. 4. Bonobos can learn to communicate. Like chimpanzees, bonobos can perform actions beyond expectations. What makes bonobos particularly interesting is that some of them have learned a variety of skills, language and symbols used for communication. Even more impressive is that Kanzi, a bonobo, learned some of his sign language by watching a video of another smart animal like Coco the gorilla. The symbol only allows him to communicate with the investigator using the checked symbol. Kanzi not only knows how to communicate, but he also knows how to sharpen the rocks and get food. 3. Cows are natural learners. It may be surprising to see that the second farm animal on this list, especially the cow, is known for its wit. When you see cows in the field, they seem to walk around, eat grass, and most of the time they do. However, what is surprising is that cows have a social circle to avoid abusing cows and make friends with people who have cows. Interesting results show that cows know more about social circles than some people. Another interesting finding about dairy cows is that when the researchers rewarded the cows for performing well and completing a task to improve their work, their heartbeat increased and their movements was more intense compared to random rewards. 2. Octopus mimicry. Octopus is somewhat different from all other creatures on this list, mainly because they are invertebrates rather than mammals, but don't let your perception affect you. In fact, octopuses are by far the smartest invertebrates in the world because they use their bodies in strange ways. Solve the problem in a unique way. For example, an octopus can grab a can and use its very flexible arms to open it and eat the contents. It does not seem to require much intelligence, but it does. It is important to remember that the jar is designed to be opened with the thumb, while the octopus does not have one. However, this is not the limit of their intelligence, because imitating animals can successfully copy other animals to stop other animals like carnivores. One existence, you can adapt your body to another existence. This skill requires both your physical knowledge and the ability to distinguish other creatures. 1. Rat mazes. Everyone is confused by mice. This is a classic experiment. Put one cheese on one end and the mice on the other end to see if they can figure it out, but do you know that this shows high intelligence? A large number of sensory signals and analysis of its surrounding environment to get rid of the complex space. Even more surprising is that mice, like elephants, show altruism in helping members of other species. Next time you see one, please remember maybe it's going to help a friend. I hope you find this video fascinating. If so, don't forget to like and share this video.